What is up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the certifiably suave Dr. Disaster, and it looks like some of the fallout from the Concord mega failure is already underway, as the parent company, Sony, has lost hundreds of millions of dollars as a result of Concord for having invested in it and publishing it.
What is this? What is this? Where's all the money?
That's as good as money, sir. Those are IOUs.
Gamers didn't want a game that looked like this, so it was roundly rejected, and as we all know, the game was pulled out of circulation after just 2 weeks, and Sony refunded the money of anyone who bought the game. They weren't making enough money to justify keeping the servers open. Well, now, it looks like the original parent company for this absolute calamity, the studio called Probably Monsters, will not survive the reputational disaster of what they created.
Oh, shit!
Concord kinda reminds me of Frankenstein's monster the more I think about it. Its creators put it together despite the fact that any sane and normal person would have told them it was a very bad idea right from the get-go. But they didn't listen, and the monster was created.
It's alive! It's alive!
But now that monster, that very bad idea that was Concord, has turned on them, and it will destroy them. It sounds like layoffs are coming very soon, and all the people who worked on this, who were either complicit in the game becoming what it was, or the people who recognized it was bad and didn't say anything, all of those people should be very nervous right about now. They sold a lemon to Sony, and there are consequences for doing that.
No, Bespin, don't! Ah! No.
Fool you!
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where I keep a list of woke and DEI infected games pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle over there is Dr. Disaster 1. But okay now, let's talk about Concord and what this ridiculous game has done to the companies that made it. We all know this game was one of the biggest stinkers of all time, an absolute waste of time for anyone unfortunate enough to have played it, what with the ugly characters and completely uninspired gameplay. But this article here from That Park Place breaks down what we are learning about the situation now, with people potentially losing their jobs. It says, a Concord insider tells That Park Place that he does not believe that Probably Monsters will survive moving forward, albeit he does think there are some people who might be able to salvage the company and thread the needle, but only time will tell. He also noted that morale at the company is horrifically low. Well, it freaking should be. This game sold at a record-setting low level. It was so bad that the cost of maintaining the servers outpaced the money they made from selling the game, which is why they just refunded everyone. But the article goes on saying this is unsurprising given Firewalk Studios concept artist Amanda Kiefer previously revealed that employees at Firewalk Studios were terrified of the future. In a series of posts to X, she wrote, "I was going to DM you after seeing this, but this site makes me pay to do that, so at the risk of getting dogpiled, I'm just going to say this here. A lot affected the art side of Concord, including design by committee, failure of some leadership to listen to the art team, etc. And I'm going to say this, for anyone who did try to speak out about the abomination that they were creating and weren't listened to, those people have at least a bit of my sympathy. I understand what it is to be on a project that you don't believe in and to be forced to just go along with it because nobody will listen. That being said, these people should have jumped ship sooner, so my sympathy only goes so far here. But skipping down a ways in the article, it says, furthermore, Probably Monsters did appear to be heavily connected with Sony and PlayStation, and it led to PlayStation purchasing Firewalk Studios in April 2023. At the time of the purchase, head of PlayStation Studios, Herman Hulst, stated, "We've had the privilege of working with Probably Monsters and Firewalk for several years, and our teams share the same ambition to create meaningful experiences for gamers. Firewalk's innovative approach to connected storytelling and its commitment to high-quality gameplay continues to exceed our expectations. I think fans will be very pleased when they see what Firewalk has in store for them." And this right here is a prime example of why you shouldn't listen to anybody in a corporate position when they are talking about things that they're doing as a company. They are always going to spin things in positive lights, but obviously, this dude was talking out of his butt. Anyhow, the article continues. Probably Monsters CEO and President Harold Ryan also added, "Probably Monsters is incredibly proud of the team and the game we incubated and built over the past few years. Firewalk Studios joining PlayStation Studios is a brilliant move for the team, game, and future players. Our goal at Probably Monsters is to find the best path to market for all of our games, and we couldn't be happier for the Firewalk team." Well, we all know how that story ended. Firewalk itself is probably in danger of being shut down, or at least torn apart, and have the people who work for it scattered amongst the other studios that Sony owns. And Probably Monsters may not be able to show its face in the industry ever again after such a catastrophe. As the That Park Place article mentions earlier, it's been said that this game cost about $200 million before Probably Monsters even sold Firewalk to Sony. It's not clear how much of that initial $200 million was paid for by Sony themselves, but then it reportedly cost another $200 million after Sony acquired Firewalk Studios, just trying to get the thing into a playable form. They took damn near a full decade to make the game and spent $400 million, and the best they could manage was launching for a paltry 2 weeks. I know that the inside source for That Park Place is suggesting the company, Probably Monsters, might be able to thread the needle and salvage itself. But at this point, I don't think there's anything there to salvage. Their reputation is utterly ruined. They are the ones who will forever be known as having sold the ultimate lemon to Sony. Who would want to work there after that? But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your thoughts on the situation and your mockery of Concord and Sony into the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.